Okay, so we're going to talk about sole proprietorships first here in part two of chapter 17. And the advantages of a sole proprietorship, as I just talked about in the last video, it's much less costly to start. It is, you get to keep all the profits. Uh, you don't have to consult with anybody, flexible management. However, on the flip side of that, the disadvantages, you get all the losses, all of the liability. There's no continuity of death. And there's one other thing that a sole proprietorship can't do. If you're a corporation and you want to raise money, say you're Microsoft, you can say we need another $100 million. Let's just sell 100,000 shares of stock and raise that money. Well, sole proprietorships have no stock, therefore the only way they can raise money is to use the sole proprietor's own money or to go out and borrow money. Okay, let's talk next about franchises. Of course, when we think of franchises, the one franchise everybody thinks of is McDonald's. McDonald's is one of three types of franchises. The first type is called the chain style franchise. McDonald's, Burger King, Arby's, Panera Bread, all those. And headquarters, in McDonald's case, that's in Oak Brook, Illinois. Headquarters dictates what branded napkins you can use, how your French fries are cooked, what grease you use to cook the hamburger, and so on and so on and so on. So you put up money to the franchisor, McDonald's World Headquarters. You also invest your own money, getting a building and staff and so on and so on. And it must be working because there are so many McDonald's around. The next type franchise is called a distributorship. If you're familiar with the concept of Snap-on tools, they're excellent tools. They're not sold in a catalog, they're sold out of a truck. And you get a territory and you drive your truck from mechanic shop to mechanic shop selling your tools out of the truck. Excellent reputation tools. Of course, if you see my Snap-on truck in your territory, you're getting upset. It's called a distributorship. You've got a product, you're going to sell it within a defined area. The final type of franchise is called, don't even try to understand this title, manufacturing process plant equipment. All right? This is almost always used in the soft drink industry. Here's a trick question. Have you or I or Walmart ever bought a product from the Coca-Cola company? No. We buy our products from Coca-Cola distributors, bottling companies, local and regional bottling companies. Coca-Cola sells syrup to those bottling companies who handle things from there. In our fun video today, we'll be talking about a pigeon, okay? So check that out. There have been some types of businesses that have been so disadvantaged through the years that Congress has passed laws about those franchises. Congress has protected mom and pop gas stations, but nonetheless they went away anyway. And Congress has protected automobile dealerships through the years. Let's talk about general partnerships. That's the default type of business. If two or more people run out there and say, we want to do business together. So if you and two of your buddies want to form a catering business and you don't think about whether you should be a corporation or partnership or an LLC and you just start to do business, by default, you're a general partnership. If there's no written agreement, general partners share things. In this case, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. They share the profits, they share the losses. One of the problems is that for everyday business decisions, any of the partners can bind the entire partnership. So without even consulting the other partners, if it's a everyday type business expense, any of the three of you can make that call and not even consult the others. Partners, of course, owe a duty of care to the partnership to make sure they're well informed and sincere in what they're doing. They owe a duty of loyalty, not to put their own personal interests first. When a partnership, a general partnership, comes time to close, the two stages of closing down the general partnership are called first dissolution, and the second stage is called winding up. Okay, that's it for chapter 17. Great.